Hey, welcome to Sanctum 2 here. We are on whatever episode we are on, 8, 9, well I've completely lost count, so we'll just carry on here as if that didn't even matter. We are going to carry on where we left off here in the giant tree zone, and we will carry on with Canopy. I'll be interested to see if the game presents us with anything new here. We may well come across some new stuff, we may well not. The map designs have been kind of interesting here in the later stages, not entirely to my liking. So we will see what we have here for us. Because I don't know anything about the level, I'm going to go with the setup that we used the last time, and hopefully we will be successful with that same setup. Now looking at the level as it is, there appears to be 2 spawn points, and 2 ways for the enemy to get up here, so ideally I want to block off their entrance here and force them to go around the same route, so they all have to go past the same guns, which is seemingly what they're going to have to do here. And I want to slow them down coming into their core area. So that's really what I'm going to try and do here. Is block them off as much as possible. This is only one barrier, but hopefully that little zigzag will be slowing for them. They've given me quite a few starting blocks here in this opening room. So we're going to put those, hopefully, to some good use here.
This is going to get him.
So basically what I'm going to do, if you can't see or guess, is I am going to try and just make sure this walk to the core is as long as I can make it. I'm going to make that one diagonal so that it pushes them right out to this very fringe edge, and then put a couple more towards the end there. But before I do, probably don't want to use all of the barriers here.
This will do it.
Because I know we'll have some other blocking to do elsewhere. Well, 3-9.
Killing off vermin, 1 tower at a time.
I mean, that's a fair way. Perhaps we could put a diagonal one in, but make them move further. Yeah. So, I have used them all here. I think that extra long walk stopping them from getting straight into the core will mean we have more time elsewhere to get in their face and make sure their day is not as much fun as mine is. So I'm going to go around here and think about what guns I want to place in there. So these, I can't remember what they're called, violators, are very, very good in the electric guns. Some of my, fuck me, some of my more favoured weaponry. I'm not a fan of maps that allow me just to fall off the edge there.
Okay,
get ready. That's mildly stunt. I suppose I can slide down there. You know, I have enough trouble with the game as it is, let alone trying to remember to stay on platforms as we go. It's a punch in the face. Yeah. So, lead them in, let the tower. Oh, Jesus, okay, kind of jump off the edge of the level. So, my Sanctum playthroughs, it's either drop a tower on their head, or fall off the map, or drop a tower on their head and fall off the map. Mine doing its job, you can see. Oh, there you go. Finally managed to actually do some damage. So, they've got quite far in this first level. That's there's that big tower doing its job from way back there. They've managed to get quite far and quite unscathed, so I'm sure you can imagine this is not my ideal start to a level. And as these levels have been getting more and more difficult for me, I have to say that I'm not excited
This is gonna get him.
about what this level now has to bring me. First wave made it through into the core area. I don't have to probably explain too much as to why that's a bad setup and why I'm not happy about that. So I'm going to need to do some more to try and slow them down. But what I noticed up here is that we have a couple of entrances, so I'm going to block that off. And I'm going to try and slow them down coming out here as well. Again, my space and shape awareness are failing me here. I'm not really sure where it is best to block them off and where it's best to do things. It seems strange that I can put that blue block down way back there because I'd be blocking off the one and only entrance to the core, which surely, as all the other levels have done, they've not allowed me to do that. So I'm going to throw the lines right at the entrance here. Hopefully that'll take out the first couple of enemies. Now, if I can block this off, it seems like it might be just blocking it off, which means I have to go for a longer run. It would seem, according to the minimap, I have to go down the stairs, up the stairs, and round here. So that path probably suits me more as it takes me longer. I can stick some guns and various other bits and pieces around here. Where do we die? Okay, so I'm guessing that machine there that is pumping out the orange glow dust is damaging to the enemy. I don't know really why I recycled that. It seems like a good idea to force them out past that. Surely that's some free damage for me. Yeah, I've got a block here, and I am going to stick a gun on that at some point, so that they get without double damage. The reason I put the block there is again hopefully to channel them and slow them down, going past that damage point. It's free damage, the map that afforded me that damage. I'm going to place that there. I think it was my original thoughts of moving that block. If I put it right here, they have to go past it to get onto the stairway there. Whereas one cell unit back, they have to get that close to it, unless it becomes kind of pointless. I'm putting in one of the violators, bigger guns, because it can see further, so it'll be able to shoot them from all sorts of ranges, even when they get down to where I'm standing right now. It'll still be able to hopefully see them, so hopefully we'll get some good damage done here. Boom, here's one. No, I'm going off on this one. So, I've probably picked a too slow gun, really. they probably need something with a little bit more speed because these guys are just breezing through that. He took some damage from that trap. That obviously Walker back there didn't. It wasn't affected in the slightest. So I may have to rethink first. I may have to rethink my strategy somewhat. Hopefully, I mean, a lot of these appear to be getting through to my core. Shooting in this. Hopefully they're not going to do too much damage. They are going to do some damage there, unfortunately. But again, that 2,000 damage from the core will really help out. I didn't actually see a laser fire there, but it appears to have pretty much killed that. Every unit here. And down it goes. So we carry it on with the plan here. We're now going to start getting creatures from the other direction. Coming up. Don't it's really going to stick in 2 traps in there. Let's stick the 1 in there. I've obviously wasted a lot of time. I don't have a whole lot of time to do much else. So I'm just going to literally power up this and then start the wave and see how we do. I think that other wave down the bottom there is just walker pups, which are not of major concern generally. You know, they come in large numbers, which is a problem for the guns. It is a problem, you know, if they all make it through to the core, they will be able to do certain damage. But as you can see, that environmental damage is pretty much ruining most of the pups on the way in. So I think, you know, the finding of that particular group maybe our saving grace, because where I don't have the towers, I do have elemental damage or environmental damage, I should say, from the things that have given here. So that's all good as far as I'm concerned. Now again, they kind of come around here, they roll around, do whatever they like, so I probably need to start forcing some of those creatures. Let's just because everything's got to go past that point. I'm going to try and force these guys again into a very straight path, and maybe I can stick some towers here on the next round, and they will have to literally walk back here past it all, hopefully getting some damage done on my way here. So I can't block the soft entirely, obviously, into the level. So if I place one at the beginning here, I kind of shepherd them. I mean, they are going to take somewhat of a route this direction anyway, because we're heading towards the stairs. They have to go through. But with those towers there, with those blocks there, it will mean they are all shepherded in that way. They can't go round to the left of it and avoid it by taking the open space. They absolutely have to walk past that. Electric tower, which we all know does a blinding job of destroying creatures, or at least wounding them to the point of I can then obliterate them. I'm loving this electric gun. I'd like to see, I think there's a couple of unlocks at level 12. I'd like to see what other guns I can get. But I don't think we can beat the Ghostbusters here. this gun is just phenomenal. The electric tower and the elemental damage seems to be doing its job. I'm going to let that Soaker go, because I've got more towers down there that will continue to attack it. And as long as nothing else makes it through, as long as nothing else goes along with that Soaker, then all the towers should focus its energy on it. Now, it does seem to have made it from the core, so these towers haven't been done a fantastic job here, but we don't take much to finish it off, so that feels good. And we are already halfway through this level. I'm quite excited about this whole situation. I mean, considering it, just make sure I don't get crushed by that. Considering, you know, the last level, how it took a couple of attempts, it didn't feel good from the very beginning. This one feels a little bit better. You know, we're making good progress here. We've already kind of got a pattern set up for these guys to follow. Again, we don't need to. I'm just going to make sure that I shepherd them entirely along the path that I want them to go along. And realistically, I might want to consider putting more pathway in at the top here at some point.
Killing off vermin, one tower at a time.
Kind of nearby, so that again they take longer to get where you're going to. I might put another block in again, just so that they are kind of forced to go that way. Here we see next wave how many, oh, Jesus Christ, it's a favourite child. We'll see in the next wave how many blocks I'm given and I can do, but realistically I want to try and create more of a pathway for people to run. I'm quite liking this standing position as well. I can see a great deal of the enemy coming up here. These bobbleheads are extremely annoying. The sooner I can kill them, the better my life will be. Annoyingly, that one's going to probably escape. Okay, well, I'm going to have to try and focus on this one. I'm quite fortunate the enemies that are coming out with the bobbleheads aren't attacking me, they're just the bobbleheads themselves, don't bother with me. And my core appears to be being attacked. I don't think that's made it through. It's dead now, whatever it is. What was it? That was one of those warriors. The warriors are probably one of the biggest pains in the asses. So I think I'm just going to hang around at my core and just make sure that nothing else makes its way through here. That's the weirdest creature one.
That seems to be all of
Good.
them.
But time to start thinking about making the walk more arduous from the base here. I might actually put one of those down here, simply because that will, apparently it's got good area effect on creatures. So if I put one in both locations, as soon as they start to come out of their lovely little hidey hole, they will hopefully be blasted by a rocket. The area effect splash should hopefully damage a number of them. as I say here, something. I want to build something of a zigzag situation across here. Once I get through enough waves to actually give me blocks to do so, and that's what I intend to do. And then you go, there's that rocket doing at least 2 enemies in, and it can see quite some distance. So hopefully it will continue to pummel these as they make their journey. There's quite a few of these made their way through. That's concerning. Kind of hoping the environmental damage of that ray machine, whatever that is, pumping noxious gases out, would do its job. So hopefully, if I can get down here, whilst they're being damaged by the elements here, my own electrical gun and the laser gun in the background, hopefully we can destroy them before they even get too far. Good.
All clear for now.
Good. Right. Okay then. I might put one of these in down here. Hopefully it will chase the more annoying creatures.
This'll do it.
Forevermore. Again, the rocket looks can see quite some distance, so I'm going to put that in. And again, let's say build a bit of a zigzag path. Move on.
Okay,
I'm obviously repeating myself and going with my plan time and time again. You can probably understand what I'm trying to do here. Ooh, super power! The Spitfires, obviously, one of the more annoying creatures because they just don't bother worrying about walls. Which, you know, good Jesus Christ. Almost on best door thanks to this whole ship situation here. And now we've got Spitfires. Ah, Jesus, this is not going well. So, I'm thinking everything is mostly dead, but everything makes it more cool. Okay. So we'll kind of reposition ourselves here, and hopefully we can just finish off this last. Something did make it through. Oh, I made it through. Ah, the shitty flying thing. There we go. Got what you deserve there. That's the deal. We carry on the plan. I mean, we are on the Deadly Wave 8, the one that usually ends my time playing these sort of games. Or this particular game, I should say. Another electric tower, as they all have to walk past this end point. We have 3 more blocks we can place and we can power up some weaponry. Again, they all have to go past here, give the environment damage, helping this gun out. It's worth
Not enough resources.
putting another one in there. Maybe power up this bad here. Yeah, same again. Carry on through this wave, hopefully we can. I do hate hovers. They are some of the more annoying creatures. You know what? I hate all creatures in this game, to be fair. They're all extremely exceptionally annoying. I'm hoping that blast damage. Oh my! I'm hoping the blast damage from those rockets will be able to just go on. That's the thing. So the Walker Warriors are some of the more annoying. Why? Thanks. Die with you. I'm not glad he ran away with me. It's only a bit late. They are some of the more Sanctum, which are the real. I guess that kind of goes without saying really. they all obviously have their strengths and weaknesses, and their strengths are what make them annoying. Obviously, that Walker Warrior has speed and strength. You can cover large distances with its jump. These motherfuckers, you can shoot them straight in the face, and they just live. You very specifically have to hit them in the sweet spot. I'm going to run away back. Oh, Jesus, I can jump. Oh, I still can't jump. Find the complete. It's hard. By the time I actually worked out without jumping, the towers have done their job in this battle anyway. So there you go, look, the electricity, even though it's electric, you hit it from the front, and the electricity does nothing. But I'm holding its attention purposely here, so those towers can do exactly that. Just slowing it down. Getting around. So, wave 9, this is going exceptionally well. We're putting an electric tower here. They do a fantastic job for us, or have been doing a fantastic job for us throughout all the waves. We progressed through wave 9, looking at what's coming out by the icons. Doesn't really look like anything we have to be concerned about in the slightest, so power everything up just a little bit here. All that's not fully
Here they come.
souped up to another level. There's actually a little bit to do with it slightly back, which is awesome. So that rocket did a good job of imaging the last one of those little creatures, the lightning gun. Sorry. I forgot how that was. The lightning gun did do a good job of damaging enemies as they go through in this massive, great big conga line. Practically all during the arse in the face. Something of that film Centipede, which I have never seen due to the whole concept of just getting greatly. Centipede, something like that. You'll know the one I'm talking about if you get the astronaut reference. So what have we got here? A couple more rhinos. Can't see them be an overly large issue as they are continually dogged by these just died of their fall. So there's a new icon there in amongst the other icons I'm familiar with. So we might have a new creature to deal with. No idea what that new creature will be or how that will work. I'm just going to take this up to level 2 because that will chase and dog the enemies somewhat until death. So let's see what wave 10 brings us here. Final wave of this round. It's a hover queen and a boss character. So I guess, looking at they had the extremely large Warrior Walker version, they had a bigger version of the armoured tank creature. I suppose it makes a lot of sense that they would have a hover queen as well. It's going to power up and blast around. It's not so bad. It's really. Ooh, that's a little bit worse. And it's coming for me again. Let's try and get out of there. Ooh, it's blasting managed to get me. And I'm practically on best here. I'm going to try and just take out these friends here. Their friends here. Jesus Christ, it's just not leaving me alone here. Yeah. I wasn't going to be happy until I was dead. Okay, well, this is something to set back in play here, but hopefully I can get back in. These towers will do their job, hopefully. The energy on this thing is just phenomenal. Again, I'm trying to attract its attention to wake that laser gun to do its get the electric. Crap. The Queen thing will now be mostly out of the range of all weaponry and will be going for my core.
Back in the game.
And I will have to try and kill it, but when it does those huge blasted attacks, I'm not going to last very long here. There's a gun firing, but I think it's firing in the armoured face of the creature. We're down to 13k, 10k, I think 11k. Come on, let's just get those last little bit of damage done. Oh, you mother... I'm neither dead nor alive in this position. I am Schrodinger's cat. With a 7-second respawn here. I think it's going to have done enough damage by the time I return to this. Can I just kill it? It's only got... Oh, I was so close to doing that. Well, we have suffered defeat here, which is entirely unfortunate. At the very last stages here, I now have an Ampspire, whatever the hell that is, does. I've unlocked a few more bits and pieces to get into another level. I'm far more excited about getting to level 12 if the truth be known. This was a rather unfortunate run. Getting all the way to the end and then not quite making it. So, what I will do is end the episode here as it's gone on for half an hour, and I will load up another episode. If you did like this episode, despite the defeat, please hit the like button and subscribe, and I will see you in the next time we try this. Goodbye.